RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat has issued his first major set of statements and assessment of the Lok Sabha elections. While the BJP-led NDA is once again in government now for the third consecutive time, a lot has been speculated about how the Sangh views the results. It turns out that the Sangh has strong opinions. First, about propaganda and discourse over the course of campaigning. Let's listen to what Mohan Bhagwat said.
टेक्नोलॉजी का सहारा करके असत्य बातें परोसी गई, नितांत असत्य। क्या शास्त्र का, विज्ञान का, विद्या का ये उपयोग है? लेकिन आधुनिक विद्या, टेक्नोलॉजी का उपयोग असत्य परोसने के लिए किया गया। ऐसे से देश कैसे चलेगा भाई? ऐसा जब चलना है तो चुनाव लड़ने में भी एक मर्यादा होती है। उस मर्यादा का पालन नहीं हुआ।
Another key remark that the RSS chief made pertains to Manipur. Bhagwat says it's high time that everyone works towards restoring normalcy in the northeast state and gives the effort its due priority.
अब 1 साल से मणिपुर शांति की राह देख रहा है। उसके पहले 10 साल शांत रहा। पुराना गन कल्चर समाप्त हो गया ऐसा लगा, और अचानक जो कलह वहां पर उपज गया या उपजाया गया, उसकी आग में अभी तक जल रहा है, त्राही त्राही कर रहा है। कौन उस पर ध्यान देगा? प्राथमिकता देके उसका विचार करना ये कर्तव्य है।
Pragya joining us live on the broadcast. Pragya, the big question is, who are these strong statements and opinions for?
Well, Swati, everyone is asking that, but it looks like that there is a message for both the government as well as opposition, and both are appropriating government while government is very silent on the remarks of Mohan Bhagwat. Opposition is leveling allegations and also appropriating Mohan Bhagwat's statement. While Mohan Bhagwat, RSS chief, has never said who these statements are meant for, but I think there's a lesson both for government and opposition as well, because he spoke about the abusive word, language, misuse of technology during the campaign. He also urged everyone, now that election is past us, the frenzy should be, everyone should be over that frenzy, and in fact we should not try to divide the communities, because all the words, all the bad mouthing that was done during the election has caused a rift in the communities, in the society as well, and this is exactly what RSS is always against. RSS has always tried for a casteless society. They had been propagating casteless society, and that is one of the reasons why many of the leaders of RSS do not use their surname. But as we saw in elections, there was a lot of politics over OBC, SC, ST communities, and in fact many of them were accusing each other of getting them to woo those vote bank. RSS does not want that, and there is also a lesson for the government also, saying that when you speak about opposition, they are your, do not call them opposition, because they are also presenting another side of the view. They are your adversaries, not your enemies. So when you run the government now, and when you start connecting with them during the parliament, you should also think that there is also another view that is prevailing in the society.
Absolutely.
Obviously these remarks are very significant because this has come after the result of Lok Sabha election, and there is a discreet message by the RSS, I would say, to the BJP as well in those remarks.
Right, and the remark on Manipur on making it a priority to resolve the issue there and to bring in normalcy has been picked up by the opposition. Stay on with us, Pragya. Let's in fact listen into some of them. Now, the opposition, after the RSS chief raised the issue of unrest in Manipur and sought a solution on priority, has piqued the opposition's interest. Here's how they reacted.
जैसा कहा गया मणिपुर के बारे में, मुझे लगता है कि सरकार को बहुत पहले सचेत होना चाहिए था। देश के कोने में हिंसा हो रही है, अपराध किए जा रहे हैं, बलात्कार किए जा रहे थे, और वहाँ की हिंसा को रोकने के लिए केंद्र सरकार ने कोई कदम नहीं उठाए। उसका भी दुख हम सब लोगों को है, लेकिन अब उनके खुद लोग बोल रहे हैं तो जरूर सरकार इस पर संज्ञान लेगी।
What the RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat ji indicated is the disappointment and the disenchantment of many BJP RSS workers with Prime Minister Modi. Many people in the BJP and RSS simply do not recognize this party anymore. This is a party built around the cult of Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah. This is not a party of values. So these are seeds of dissent. But as I said, I doubt if Prime Minister Modi would pay any respect or heed to the instructions and advice of Shri Mohan Bhagwat.
Well, I welcome his statement from the bottom of my heart, because Manipur is a part of India. It's an integral part of India. And when we see our people suffering so much, it is extraordinarily disturbing for all of us. And this is something we have been asking. The India Alliance has been asking for the longest time, that let's have a discussion, let's form a good committee with all party, let's visit, let's give Manipur the confidence. Everything doesn't get solved with a gun. You need love also with it.
मुझे खुशी हुई मोहन भागवत जी का ये बयान सुन के कि उन्होंने कहा कि मणिपुर में इतने अरसे से ये मसला हल नहीं हो रहा है और वायलेंस चल रही है, और उनको भी महसूस हुआ कि बीजेपी ने 10 साल में बजाय पोलराइजेशन के और कुछ नहीं किया, और ये जो तकसीम करने की पॉलिसी है ये ख़त्म होनी चाहिए। आज की डेट के ऊपर जो मैंडेट मिला है, लोगों ने समझ लिया है कि मासवाए इसके कि एक मजबूत अपोजिशन मुल्क की पार्लियामेंट के अंदर हो, तब तक मसला हल नहीं होगा। और उम्मीद है कि अब चूंकि जो सिलसिला शुरू हुआ है, परसों उन्होंने हलफ लिया है, और नए सिलसिले में शायद वो दादागिरी नहीं चलेगी।
बोलिए सरकार को हटाइए, बोल के क्या होता है? मणिपुर में क्या हो गया, कल कश्मीर में क्या हो गया? मोहन भागवत जी आदरणीय है, बोलते हैं, लेकिन सरकार तो उनके आशीर्वाद से चल रही है ना, बोलने से क्या होता है?
Pragya continues to be with us on the broadcast. The remark by Mohan Bhagwat that has caught the eye of the opposition is on Manipur.
Well, Swati, if you remember, all of the opposition party leaders, in fact, went to Manipur against advisory, and also they said that they would form a team within the parliament. They formed the team and went to Manipur to take the stock of the situation. Now, the politics over it also was to Ghirao, Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah and also Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, and that the visuals and everything that was done was played out in the parliament itself. There was a lot of protest against Manipur violence as well, and everyone was asking questions. And it is then Home Minister came out and said that this is a problem that has been there for many years, and we are trying to solve that. And there are lesser number of deaths as compared to the deaths that have occurred during the 10 years of tenure. So explanation was given, but it seems that the violence and also the unrest has refused to die down in Manipur, and that is one of the main concerns of RSS also. RSS is very active in northeastern states, I must tell you, and Assam is one of those states, and also they are very cautious about what is happening in the society. It's an organization that will be completing 100 years in 2025, and they have been working in the society.
Right.
So the main concern is that government should listen and also try to have that kind of consensus among communities rather than having this animosity. But what is interesting is that the opposition is using RSS, and opposition used to attack BJP using RSS. So it's very interesting how opposition is changing stance on RSS.
Well, it's all about convenience. It's all about convenience.
What they're doing
Thank you for getting us those